Now, if you're new to Fortnite Save the World, then you're probably struggling on what things mean, what the basics are, and how to go about playing it the right way. So hopefully this series is going to show you some of the basic things of the game and hopefully help you to understand a little bit better what it is that you need to do in order to complete various tasks. So we're going to start off on your quest tab. Now there will be a link in the description for a playlist. I'm going to put anything in there that I think may help you out. But we're starting off on your quest page today because this is going to be one of the main ones that you'll be following. Now on this quest page, you will be able to see any quests that you have already completed, and you will also be able to see any upcoming quests that you have as well. And it's going to, more importantly, show you what your current quest is. Now, your current quest will always have this yellow circle around it, so you'll know exactly what quest it is that you need to be working on now. Now, before we get into the actual quests themselves, you'll also notice on the bottom right-hand corner, you will have Go to Map and Quest Log. So if you go into your quest log first of all, now this screen may look different to you depending on what quests you've got and what quests you've completed. Your main one at the top here, that will always be the quest that you are working on now, and I always recommend you pin that quest because it will always be on your screen when you're in a game, so you know exactly what you are working for in each one. You may have some starter bundles from one of the packs that you've bought. You'll also get daily quests in here which you can then complete on a daily basis. You will get one quest per day and it will store up to 3 quests. After that, if you haven't completed any of those, then it will stay on those 3 quests until you've done. If you do a quest every day, then it will just refresh every 24 hours for you. Now, you're also going to have tutorial quests, and these are main quests which will be coming up as you go along. You can complete them as you're going. That's easy enough. You'll also get weekly challenges in here which will change as you progress through the game. Now, war games, I'm going to go into those as a completely separate video. That's something completely different. As is ventures, I will go into those separately as well. Now, you will also get events. At the current time of making this video, we are in our holiday season, so we've got our holiday events. We've got Red Willow's Eve, Misfit Toys, and Holly Jolly Ransom. I'll go into those a little bit more in a moment. Promotion Battle Breakers, something different again. I'll go into that. Don't worry about the Frost Night for the moment. They're going to be a little tough for you. We'll also get Repeatable Quests, which are ones that you can keep completing as you go through the game, and they will keep resetting and changing. You've got side quest ends, which are another additional ones that you can do as you're going along. And challenges they're always going to be there until such points as you complete those, and they can be completed at any time. So that is your quest log. Now back onto your quest page, you'll see at the bottom left here we've got here Red Willow's Eve. Now if I go on to this, we actually do have 3 separate quests for this holiday period. These will be going away soon, so yours may look slightly different. You may get things like dungeons, or you may get Hit the Road, or we've got our Valentine events coming up soon, so these will look different. Now, just go on to these briefly. They are like additional quest lines that you will get throughout the seasons. And once you complete the mini short quest lines, you will normally get a hero or weapon as a reward. Highly recommend you get these done as quickly as you can because you can get some really good rewards from those. But that is your seasonal events. So next up, very top left of your screen, that is your power level. The power level indicates how far you have progressed through the game and how powerful you are as a hero. And you're going to need this when you go into different missions. Now on the top right, you're going to see as well level 14 in my case. That is your commander level. This is just a level of how long you've been playing the game, how much you've progressed through. So don't confuse your power level with your commander level. Whenever anyone talks about your levels, it's generally your power level that they're referring to. So hopefully you're still with me and haven't got confused too much. Now on this quest, we have got Audition, and we would need to collect research equipment in a 5+ city, suburban or industrial zone. So for this, it means that we need to go into a zone which is a power level 5 or higher, and it needs to be a city zone, a suburban zone or industrial zone. So best way to explain this, if we go over to your map screen, go on to your Stonewood map. Now on here are all of the available missions that you can do today. These will change, so tomorrow you'll have completely different missions in there, and it's just completely random which ones you will have. So the question mark, the play with others, that if you click on that, will take you into your play with others options. Now this is where you can play with other random players. Regardless whether you're on private settings or public settings, if you go on play with others, it will put you into a map which is with random players. On here you do have 3 different options. You've got quest progression, quick play and custom. Quest progression will take you into a random map that is compatible with your current quest. So in our case it would be the Audition, so it's going to take us into any map which is 5 power level or higher that we can actually complete this on. If you go on quick play, then you can select which missions you want to go into, and the same with custom. Now this one up here, this is your home base Storm Shield. You will go in here when you are doing your Storm Shield defenses, your SSDs, and later on your endurances as well. Now for the rest of your map, you're going to have 4 different colored areas. You will have green areas, which basically mean that you're overpowered for it. You're going to do those really easy. Next ones are yellow, which means that you're around about the right power level for it, so you should still be able to complete them with no problem. Next one up is your orange ones, which means you're slightly underpowered. You should still be able to do them, but you're slightly underpowered for that area. And the next one up then is your red ones, which means you are really underpowered. You're going to struggle if you go into these missions. So again, for our Audition, we need to go into a 5+, and it needs to be a city, suburban or industrial. So which zone do you go into to complete that? Well, first of all, if we go over to this one, now you will see over here it has got a recommended power level of 3, and we are power level 4, and this is a grasslands zone. So for this mission, our research quest will not work in here. This is a too low power level to complete that quest. So if we then move across to this one, again, we've got a suburbs, which is correct. We need the suburbs, but it is a power level 3, so it's not high enough for what we want to do. If we go over to this one over here, now we've got a city. That is correct. We need to go into a city, a suburban or an industrial, so city will work. And it is a power level 5. So that means if you go on this mission, it will show you the quest items that you need to get. You will be able to complete it in here. And again, over here, we've got a 9 suburbs. So this one would work as well. It's going to be harder for you to complete in here, but you can still complete that quest in there. So that is your map screen, and that is how to know which maps you need to go into in order to complete that quest. So I hope this does help. I will be fetching out a lot more videos. I'll be covering the various different things like your heroes, your survivors, your schematics and things. I will cover all of those. Now don't forget to drop me a like if you did find this useful, and you can always leave me a comment if you've got any questions regarding the game. But I will see you all soon, Commanders.